It was a disappointing series against the Marlins that kind of changes the whole outlook on this last 10 days at least since our previous episode. Split the series 2-2 against a very inferior team. Another blown save by Albert Alzolay with another home run. They did salvage 2 games out of it. I think the best news to come out of the weekend is Jameson Tyone's return. He pitched 5 innings, only giving up 1 run. I did not expect him back this quickly, but like I've said, the Cubs' Achilles heel going into this season is going to be their lack of rotation depth, and he's on his way back. In producing already. I think that's a great sign. I've heard Justin Steele is working on coming back shortly. He's doing baseball activities already. I think he's doing a bullpen session this weekend, or he did. So that's a good sign. He could be just a couple weeks away, but the sooner the better for all of that to help both the rotation depth that is severely hurt by the lack of production from Kyle Hendricks. I don't know how much longer they can even keep him in the rotation at his pace. But like I said, it also affects the whole bullpen and how many innings are going towards the bullpen there, and how that they might be able to skate through for a month or two like that, but those have long term ramifications that could come to bite them in the ass, much like they did last year. The other big story in this Marlins series was the return to Chicago of Tim Anderson. I think
Timmy.
that I think that transitions us over to your White Sox portion of the show.
Yes. TA got the what I like to call the Javi Baez at the rate welcome. Guilt by association, hatred by association is probably a better way to put it. When an ex-player from the other side of town rolls into the park, they tend to not get greeted so well. It has nothing to do with, you would think it would just be because Javi's on the Tigers and he's the opposition, or Tim's on the opposing team, the Marlins, but has nothing to do with that. It has to do with Tim Anderson being an ex-White Sox player, and the fans giving it a little bit extra to him, and he was getting heckled pretty good by someone behind the plate, and there I think there's someone who sits back there who's a chronic heckler, because I think it was in the White Sox Cubs series last year that Lewis Roberts had a minor altercation with someone behind the plate that, after he hit the home run, caused him to go
Yeah.
and point at him, similar to what was done to me once way back when, but that's a story for another time. But in this case, Timmy did something he does a lot as of late, from his end of his White Sox career into his Marlins career, and he struck out at the plate. And as he struck out, of course, the crowd erupted as if it was the last out of the inning, and they had won the World Series. Again, this is nothing interesting. This happens the same way on the other side for Javi Baez. Must be a hatred towards team shortstops or something, because they're always a little
There's a
showboated.
shortstop rivalry there, I'd
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And as Timmy was walking back to the dugout, it was very clear what he had said. He said, you could read it perfectly on the TV, "Go fuck yourselves, fuck off,"
Yeah.
as he headed
I
back to the
saw I saw
dugout.
fuck y'all is one of the
Yeah,
interpretations I saw, but yeah, go fuck yourself, whatever. But
yeah,
clearly the crowd got under his skin in that moment.
yeah,
I think he might have been equally as frustrated. He only had 2 hits in the entire series, but he struck out 4 times. So
yeah. So,
I think that was on Saturday when that incident occurred. Maybe I'm wrong,
yeah,
but
I think you're right. Saturday. I just found it
yeah, clearly.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's rivalry. I mean, it's clearly carried on his post Sox career. That's just going to be his legacy at least on the north side of Chicago is somebody who's going to get heckled, I guess.
Yeah,
Just the same way that Javi Baez will always be heckled on the south side.
I mean, Javi Baez, even as a Tiger player, if he had come from, just say, San Diego, no one would give two shits about it when he came up
No,
to
of
bat.
course
So
not.
it's hilarious.
Word Hole Media.